What's going on? I'm zmoT. This is War Factory Day. Have not clicked the boat on this account. Trying my darndest. This new screen, I tell you, I don't really like it, but it does make it so you don't have to go anywhere near those boats. So at least there's one benefit there. Anyways, what we're going to do here is first things first, make sure that our artillery tribe is boosted. That's going to do huge benefits for low-level accounts. And we're going to have a look and see what Miss Gearhart has today, what she's offering. This is one of the tougher ones. I gotta admit, every time this style of War Factory comes up, it is tough, because these shields have a lot of health. That's like 120,000 or something like that, 110,000. Don't want to do math right now. Cannot barrage or artillery those. We've got some shock launchers here. We've got some rocket launchers here. Now, we can probably hack all four of these rocket launchers just because these boom cannons are close by. But we're going to skip that today, hopefully, maybe, because we do have all sorts of artillery power. Let's get into it. We're going to try and get rid of those shock launchers first. We're going to use Everspark. Multi-hack with Everspark is difficult just because things are slightly broken, as you probably know. But I think as long as we get right to about here, we can get there and hopefully hack things, and we'll find out in just a second, as long as we don't hit one of those shock mines. If we hit one of those shock mines, bad things are going to happen. Push the button. She selects the one shock launcher there, so that's a good sign. We're going to do a double hack here because we already know what she's going to select. Second of all, throw the smoke, push the hack button, and the double hack has occurred. Pretty good start. Now, I didn't see what she selected, but the fact that she's turned towards that one shock launcher means we can probably double hack here as well. There we go. There's the double hack. So you can tell by what she's staring at as far as what she's going to hack. So far, so good. Those boom cannons might have a problem, though, because that shock launcher is shocking two of them. So the double hack probably not going to work unless we get a little bit of luck there. Not awful. Didn't have enough GBE for an extra smoke, I don't think. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to throw all of our extra artilleries back here on these rocket launchers. Good start. Not super ideal, but still a pretty darn good start. Let's do a quick retreat now. Attack number 1, 3 shock launchers down, 1 wounded. Not a bad start. Let's do the exact same thing one more time. Get Everspark into the smoke, push the button, and then flare the shock launcher. Only need 2 smokes, I would think. Now, no point double hacking here, because these flamethrowers should be very easy to get rid of. In the meantime, you probably might want to hack these rocket launchers. Let's just see how my attacks go, because if we can use our GBE to get rid of these lasers, that's probably better for most people. But let's just have one quick look and see how our GBE goes on these back rocket launchers. Now, I've already used 2 barrages, and that's a terrible amount of math on my part. I think it's 6 artillery for 1 barrage at this point. There is a website called, I think it's pixelcrux.com, that shows exactly, it actually builds the tribes in. I'll put that in the comments below because it's incredibly handy once the tribes change things, because it's hard to figure out the math right now because it's non-standard and it's anyways. So that's a great website. It's got a calculator, shows you put in how much damage you want to do, it'll spit out exactly how many barrages to use, how many artillery to use, and it works incredibly well. So I like to use that for my operation attacks just to make sure that I'm not wasting GBE. So again, we should be able to get rid of these lasers very easily, all thanks to that wonderful tribe. Gotta say, the tribes at this level, I really do, at first I was a bit angry or upset that we didn't have access to all the tribes at the low levels, but it actually works quite well because it helps you focus and get 1 or 2 tribes maxed. And those tribes are often very useful. So now that we've gotten rid of the lasers, we've gotten rid of the shock launchers, we've gotten rid of the rocket launchers, next up is just mines. That's about all we have left to do at this point, is get rid of all of these mines. And then it should be very easy to clear all of the things. I probably shouldn't be clearing the mines right now because I need to get rid of some buildings, but I think we can get all of our troops right into here, and then throw a shock like that, and hopefully get rid of all of the flamethrowers and things that are within our range before we get absolutely melted. It's going to be close. So just like that, all of our troops clearing all of the things. Now we could walk towards the core right now, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. Everspark's about to do something silly because that flamethrower is gone. She's going to start walking. I'm going to hit the button just so she hacks something before she dies. And then let's keep all of these, what are those things called? All of these grapplers shocked so we can get rid of, might as well get rid of the shield generators while we're here. Now, you could probably walk all the way to core at this point, but we're not going to do that because I want to save as many troops as we possibly can. Just trying to keep the grapplers and defenses busy. And then let's retreat right about now. I'm going to use a flare to retreat just so that those buildings keep attacking those boom cannons. Let's throw an artillery out, and we'll throw our extra last retreat button now. So managed to get rid of all sorts of stuff without basically any difficulty. So very easy war factory as long as you are okay with Everspark. Use your GBE wisely. Let's get 1 or 2 boats of rifle dudes out front. Now rifles are going to get melted but by the flamethrowers by the core here. But realistically, we probably won't have too many of our rifle dudes left by that point, so not a huge deal. Let's throw a barrage over in here. We'll drop our rifle guys over here, and then we'll walk over into this general area so that our rifles get out front and get shot in the face by those boom cannons. And again, that's all our rifles are there for. The rifle's job is to get shot in the face and keep our zookas alive. We're going to shock these grapplers. We're going to throw all sorts of artillery so that we don't have to worry about any of these shock mines. And let's throw a hack in at the same time. So that hack is going to should be able to help us because the grapplers are going to try to grab the boom cannon, which of course does not work. We're going to back our troops up just a little bit so that Everspark actually sits in behind some of our riflemen. As long as she doesn't walk forward and try and deal with that boom cannon, we should be okay. Need our rifles to step forward a little bit before some of our critters are gone. And because there's no other lasers, it's just a matter of walking forwards, really. We probably could have come at it from down here instead, but 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Just walking forward. That's all we need at this point. Realistically, we're not going to lose any of our zookas. I don't think. We've already lost 3, but I'll be very surprised if we lose any more at this point, because these grapplers and flamethrowers and things, we have lots and lots of GBE to keep shocking things. We've got some hacks to keep some other buildings busy, and just keep walking forward. Now, because we've hacked that flamethrower, we're going to have a bit of difficulty, because as soon as that flamethrower's hack expires. That's the word I'm looking for. We're going to have a bit of a problem for sure, because it's going to turn and want to shoot us in the face. So we need to keep shocking that flamethrower, or it's going to ruin our attack. Right about now, we're going to throw one more shock. Probably didn't have to throw that quite so early, but as I said, we only lost... Actually, we did end up losing 1 more zooka in that process. So, lost a total of 4 zookas, and all of our riflemen did their job. They got shot in the face. They kept our troops alive, and fairly straightforward war factory that looked pretty difficult at first glance, but Universal Remote, just so good. And then that artillery tribe also coming in, super handy. I'm going to change to a max account, and we'll come in and see if we can't solo this or something fun like that. I'll be back in just 2 seconds. Anyways, I feel like I'm totally stumbling over my words today. It's feeling like I'm getting sick, runny nose, coughing, sneezing, all sorts of that stuff. So if I sound like a complete moron today, I apologize. More so than normal, moron-ish. Anyways, don't click the boat! Don't click the boat! If you have no idea what I'm talking about for the boat, please check yesterday's video or the videos in the cards. I will explain it more there. Let's get rid of Kavan. That was a joke attack that I used him for. And we'll see if there's somehow we can solo this. Now, the problem is there's all sorts of stuff here. Now, we could maybe get rid of these lasers and things, and then come in here and get the shield gens. These rocket launchers are going to range is the problem. Grapplers are going to be grabbing things. Well, we'll try. It doesn't hurt to try. Let's use Mr. You know what? No, not Kavan. That was a dumb idea. Let's just try it. I don't have any idea, to be honest, if this is going to work or not. But I think we could maybe pull out some sort of miracle if we park right in here and shock some things. Yeah, I'm just totally at a loss for what to do here. Let's just go. I'm going to try. We'll try and solo this. I have not put any thought into this, so we're just going to drop our troops, walk up, and try to solo it. I don't think there's basically... I think that we have like a 0.000% chance of doing this, but we might as well give it our best effort. We're going to park right about there. Hopefully keep the delay with all of our troops. Yes, we did. Now, I think we're out of range of basically everything at this point, so all we have to do is shock these things right here, and then I think we can just clear all of the stuff, and then we'll move right into there and hopefully be able to clear all of the things. Now, I really don't know. We're going to have to get rid of all of these shields like this, I think. Maybe. I'm going to drop some critters in here. Hopefully get rid of these shields. Hopefully get rid of these things. And then drop our smoke back on top. Move over towards the core. And we still have enough GBE for one shock. Only one shock, it appears. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flare the core right about now. We're going to throw critters here and hope that my medkits... Uh-oh. Nope, not going to get it. It was pretty close, though, I got to say. Come on. We still have a chance. We still have some troops. Not bad. My critters were too early. The shock launchers turned or too late, I should say. So not a bad attempt at a solo, but not super awesome, sadly. So now we just got to clean this up a little bit. Let me know if you solo this, or if my solo attempt somehow helped you solo it, or, I mean, if I was boosted, we could have soloed this for sure. Or maybe if you have any sort of plan of how to do this without boosting, I would love to hear it. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know if my attack helped you in some way, if my low-level attack helped you, or if you wanted to see me use like tanks or scorchers and watch all of these. Let's see what this... See, this is what I was trying to do, was just hit the core like this, but I just did not have enough GBE for 2 shocks. So a little bit unfortunate there. That next shock would have been way too much GBE. So now we just got to sit here and watch all the things explode around us. That's War Factory for November the 14th. Christmas. We're now officially past Remembrance Day, so Christmas decorations are coming out. Personally, I don't put up my Christmas tree and Christmas lights until December 1st, but if you guys put yours up sooner... One of the guys in our task force was saying that his family puts theirs up all year round. They're sitting there in July with the Christmas tree up. That's a little bit strange to me. Removes some of the magic. Anyways, that's it for me. I'm zmoT. As always, thanks for coming in. Don't click your boat. Peace!